You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
A former Michigan State University graduate student is taking a stand, saying her health was permanently damaged by the very institution she trusted. Linglong Wei, who studied horticulture at MSU from 2008 to 2011, is now battling thyroid cancer. She believes that her illness is directly tied to the hazardous chemicals she was required to handle during her time as a student researcher. Wei explained that she worked with pesticides and herbicides, specifically paraquat dichloride, glyphosate, and oxyflorphine, without being given proper training or protective gear. These chemicals have been linked in scientific studies to cancer, yet she said she was told repeatedly that her exposure was harmless. At the time, she raised concerns, but according to her, those warnings went unheard. Wei admitted she didn't push harder, partly because of the way her department reacted, and partly because, as an international student from China, she felt particularly vulnerable. Last summer, Wei's fears became reality when she was diagnosed with papillary thyroid carcinoma. The disease required major surgery, leaving her with a permanent scar on her throat, and she worries about her future health, including whether she will be able to have children. At a recent press conference, she spoke emotionally, recalling that she trusted the university's assurances, only to discover later that those reassurances may have cost her dearly. Her attorney, Maya Green, was more blunt. She said MSU not only failed to protect Wei, but actively placed her at risk by sending her into hazardous conditions without gloves, masks, or even basic training. According to Green, the university had the resources and knowledge to safeguard its students, but chose not to act. Green emphasized that Wei relied on the school's authority figures, and that trust led to devastating consequences. The lawsuit, seeking $100 million in damages, has not yet been officially filed but is expected to proceed. Wei's legal team is arguing that the university's negligence left her exposed to cancer-causing chemicals, and now she is paying the price. Michigan State University has responded cautiously, declining to comment directly on Wei's claims because of the pending litigations. However, spokesperson Amber McCann stressed that the school prioritizes the health and safety of the campus community and follows all required policies and laws regarding safety training and protective equipment. Wei's case is not just about her personal battle with cancer. Light also highlights broader concerns about how universities handle the safety of their research students, particularly those from abroad who may feel less empowered to challenge authority. As Wei pointed out, international students are often overlooked, with the assumption that they will leave the country after graduation. For her, that assumption has turned into a lifelong struggle with the consequences. This story now places Michigan State University under intense scrutiny, raising urgent questions about accountability, student safety, and the long-term impact of exposure to hazardous chemicals in academic settings. Stay subscribed for more videos.